Welcome to the UAF Patty Center for a Saturday morning matchup between your AK Grizzlies and the Delta Huskies. Looks like Gavin Smith will start at center with Willis and Frank on the wings. Johnson and Corrigan back deep, and in goal is River Scott. Here comes the puck drop. 12 minutes on the clock. Puck goes back to Delta. Intercepted by Willis. Willis moves it into the zone, knocked it back out of the zone. Corrigan sends it cross ice to Johnson. Johnson scoots up the middle, gets it taken away by Delta. Delta circle on the back side of the net. Into the near corner, Willis. Puck comes up to the point. That's Corrigan over to Frank. Frank tries to fire it. Intercepted by Delta. And Delta moving out blue line, red line. Blue line moving in, poke checked away by Corrigan. Sent to the far boards by Delta and picked up by Smith. Smith taps it ahead. Willis racing up. Willis moves into the zone and gets tripped up on the boards. No call, going for the puck. And Smith pushes it down in the corner where Delta takes over. Delta up the near boards, looking for an outlet, keeps dribbling, kicked away by Corrigan, picked back up by Delta, knocked down in the corner by Smith. Smith's going to find it low and sends it around the boards over to Frank, and Johnson stays with it, chips it ahead to Roan, blue line, Roan moving in, moves back to center, stays with it, and Delta takes the puck away. Delta up the far boards. Toe drag doesn't work. Roan takes it, or Powell, sorry. Might be Powell out there. No. Steer on defense. Poke checks it away, hand checks. Trying with it. Comes back up to Kais. Kais moves into the zone. He's got Powell on his left. Roan at center, and puck comes free and poked away by Powell. Chipped over by Roan. Kais in control, sends it over to Powell. Powell centers it. Comes in at the goalie. It's loose in front, and Powell picks it back up. Sends it. Oh, intercepted pass. Puck goes by Trine, and Steer's going to pick it up at the red line. Steer circling back. Sends it up off the boards. Intercepted by Delta at the red line. Delta moves into the zone. Steer goes down, picks himself right back up, picks up the puck, goes below the goal line. Looks, stops, changes directions. Up the boards to Powell, or Roan. That's right. No, it's Powell. Sorry, Powell. Shot comes in kind of high and goes over the net. Down low, below the goal line. Battle for it comes over to Powell. Powell gets it centered, but then the Delta takes over. Delta, blue line, red line, chips it over, intercepted by Corrigan. Corrigan sends it, out of the zone. Delta's got to hold up and check up. They check up, come back in, 3-on-2, odd man rush. Puck comes in, shot, and River Scott makes the save, glove save, just outside the net. Might not count as a shot on goal, but definitely got the glove on it. So Smith moves in, puck drops, goes over to Johnson. Johnson down low, chips it ahead to an outlet of Willis. Willis gets it out of the zone, back to the red line, chips it over to Johnson. Johnson skates it into the zone, tapped away. Corrigan and Smith stay back deep. Puck comes free and out of the zone, back to Corrigan. Corrigan off the boards and up to Braden Corrigan. And now Smith in control. Smith takes it around and up the boards. Give and chase. Dump and chase. Defense gets changed out. Puck goes around the far side and Frank picks it up. Frank. Puck comes back to Trine. Trine lines up, fires a shot. Low, hard left. Willis, back. It's out in front. Picked up by Delta as Willis took a shot there. Frank moving over, knocked away by Frank, and right back to Delta. Delta tries to clear it out, and that's Caleb Johnson's firing it, just goes wide right. down low, picked up by Smith off the boards and back around the backside. Centering pass, nothing, shot off the goalie and back to the Smith in there again, loose in front of the net. Oh, wide left as Frank pushed it too far wide, and Trine tries to keep that in, and it comes out of the zone. Puck goes back to Johnson at the blue line. Johnson up to Frank. Frank chips it in, racing in with Kais. Kais gives chase, takes the puck away. Oh, tries to center it for Frank and just intercepted by Delta. Nice poke check by Frank. Frank picks it up, sends it to Steer. Steer lines up, fires a shot. Ooh, wide left on the shot from Steer. And now picked up by Kais. Kais down low, centers it for, oh, wide open net. Dribbled it to, oh, there it is. Goal by Kais. Yeah, Kais with the goal. And that puts the Grizzlies up 1-0 with 6:49 left in the first. Steer and Trine out on D. Kais will take the puck drop. Roan and Frank on the right wing. Puck goes back to Trine, Steer, Trine. Taps it over to the, sends it right to the D. Puck goes back. Steer gives chase, goes into the corner. And Kais chips it up the boards to an outlet of Roan. Over to Kais. Kais moves it in. The center's got room. Fires the shot. Goal for a second goal in less than a minute for Kais. Kais finds the upper left-hand side of the net as he barreled in right up the center. Just right of center, but was able to knock that one home. Good job, Kais. Grizzlies up 2-0, 6:19 left in the first. And Smith now takes the puck drop with Corrigan on the left wing. Corrigan back deep here. This is Carter Corrigan trying to hit an outlet. And collision there. Carter Corrigan chips it up to an outlet of Braden Corrigan. Braden up to Smith. Smith chips it ahead to Powell. Powell moves in on the right side. Shot comes in, a goalie sends it back to the boards. Up the near side now, up to Carter Corrigan. Fires a shot, deflected off the Delta player in the center, into the far boards. Powell battling for it, goes up to Johnson. Johnson lines up, fires a shot, and hits a defenseman and trickles into the corner here. Up the near side, dumped back down by Braden Corrigan, picked up by Delta. Delta below the goal line, centers it, outlet pass, Johnson back deep, backpedaling. Corrigan back, and Johnson chipped ahead to Smith. Smith moves out. Smith, odd man rush, 3-on-1, here we go. Smith moving left, he's got players in front of the net. Oh, and he shoots. Oh, man. Smith tried to ram that one home, and looks like he's hurt a little bit. He's slid into the goalie. He'll be all right, though. Looks like he's all right. Net came off. Stoppage of play as the goalie made the save. So with 5:06 left in the first, Grizzlies up 2-0. Kais moves in for the puck drop. Left wing will be Willis. Right wing, Frank. Trying to steer back deep. Goes over to Willis. Willis back to trying to steer. Lines up, fires it off of knocks Frank off his feet. Frank picks it up. Delta now in control. Steer backpedaling. Trine racing back. Back check by Frank. Steer knocks that. That goes back down to the goalie. Goalie chips it over for Trine. Trine moves it up the far side, and Delta takes over in the corner. Centers. Knocked away. Oh, it's in front of the net. Knocked away by Steer and up to Frank. Frank grabs it. Blue line. Frank. Red line. Frank. Blue line. Frank gets around. and Delta takes over down low. Oh, wrap around and goal by Frank. No, Willis. Sorry, check that. That's Willis with the wraparound. Good job by Willis. So 2 goals by Kaz and 1 by Willis now with 4:25 left in the first. Puts the Grizzlies up 3-0. And Smith moves into the puck drop. Willis on the left wing and Frank on the right. Goes over to Frank's side, but Delta takes control and moves into the zone. Steer picks it up below the goal line. Tries to hit an outlet and gets it up to Willis. Willis with some room. Moves up the boards. Centers it over to Frank chips it down, and Delta tries to get it out of the zone, but Frank holds it in. And now Delta, nobody back deep. Steer racing back as, Trine takes that away. They had an opportunity, Delta did. And Steer moves up the blue line, centers it to Smith. Nice pass to Smith. Smith moves right up the center, moves to his left. And Smith still in control. Centers, one-timer missed by Frank. Willis. Willis with the chip. Nice job as Carter Corrigan shoots from the point, and Willis gets a stick on it. Gets his second goal of the game with the redirect. Good job by Willis. Nice redirect. So 2 goals by Willis, 2 goals by Kaz. And the score is 4-0 with 3:34 left in the first. Run. Picks it up, dumps it ahead, knocked away by the goalie. Goalie sends it into the corner. Powell goes down, and Kais chases after it, along with Roan. Roan tries to wrap around right there and Hook checks it away. Roan does. Goes back to Johnson. Johnson sends it right to the goalie, and the goalie sends it back out and Delta into the far side. Kais picks it up, dribbles it around a little bit, knocked back to Delta. Poke check by Johnson. Poke check by Corrigan. Roan fires, loose in front of the net. Knocked away by Delta. Carter Corrigan lines up again, fires it back in there. Chipped by, up and over by Roan. Puck gets tied up. Roan sends it up the boards to Corrigan. Corrigan knocks it to center, and Powell can't quite hold it. Delta in control, toe drags around 1, pushes it out of the zone. Grizzlies got to check up. Johnson over to Corrigan. Corrigan at the red line. Picks it up off the boards and swings it down low. I call it an icing as he was on the wrong side of the red line as he shoved that down low. And so we'll have a puck drop back in the defensive near side. Smith on the puck drop goes over to Trine. Trine rings it around the boards up the far side. Picked up by Braden Corrigan. Braden centers it for Smith. Smith, red line, moves up, moves back to center. Willis holds up, puck comes in. Delta takes over. Delta going the other direction, steer back deep. Puck checks it over to the far boards. Delta picks it back up, kicks it ahead down into the corner. Steer stays with it, picks it up, changes directions on the Delta player, and Steer moves out with the puck. Still has room, chips it ahead and intercepted. Poke check by Steer. Player steps on the puck and it goes out of the zone for Delta. Delta swings it back in, offsides. Good call by the official as 1 Delta player just inside the blue line. So we'll have a puck drop on the defensive far side of the neutral zone. Line change as Roan moves to center. Powell on the left wing. Frank on the right, and I think that's Frank. Chips it back up to Roan. Roan up ahead to Powell. Powell knocks it down low to the goal line and chases. Delta gets there first and sends it over to the far side. Roan racing in on it. John goes back to Johnson. Johnson dribbles down low. Puck comes in. Oh, nice. Oh, man, just wide left on the Powell shot. And the puck comes back to Kais. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, and the goalie makes another save. as Roan had an opportunity there. Puck comes free and back to Frank. Frank to Corrigan. Corrigan sends it up and a Delta player knocks it over to the far side. That goes by Johnson back to the red line. Johnson in control though. Sends it over to Corrigan. Corrigan back to Johnson. Cross ice all the way over to Frank. Less than a minute left now in the period. 50-some seconds. Puck comes in and Delta gains control. Takes it below the goal line and around the net. Sends it to Corrigan. Corrigan sends it right back down. Bounces off the back wall and into the Delta. Sends it up to Johnson. Johnson fires a shot. Hard shot up the left-hand side. And puck comes free. Delta 2-on-2 now. Shot comes in and Rivers, makes a save. 27 seconds left. The puck hits an outlet of Powell. Powell has Roan on the left. It moves into the zone. Centers it. Roan chips it down low. With about 15 seconds left, there's a shot by Powell. Hits the backboard. Roan with it again. Comes back to Johnson. Johnson fires hard. Man, he nailed the goalie's glove. Goalie didn't even have to move the glove. And now it comes back up to Johnson. Johnson sends it back down to... And there's the end of the period with the Grizzlies up 4-0. Good hard play by both teams. And we'll be back shortly for the second period. So 2 goals by Willis, 2 goals by Kais.